Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast.
Where we share our point of views on nerdy movies, TV, and other forms of entertainment. I am Titus.
I'm Kiwi.
And I am Graydon. And today, to start off the episode, we are going to be listing our top 10 TV shows. So I don't know if you guys have it in order or not. I do.
Same.
But we're just trying to let y'all know a little bit more about us and our genres and what we like and what we dislike. But yeah, so does anyone want to start?
Okay, so just to explain to the audience, we're not gonna each list our top 10. We're each gonna list our number 10 in a row, and then we're each gonna do our number 9 in a row, and so on and so forth.
Correct. Could some of you, one of you start? Because I started.
Yeah, I'll start.
Overtime?
Yep.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, so growing up, I had lots of Disney Channel shows on. So my number 10 is Jessie. Banger. It's a banger of a show. That shows sits and resonates with me. Might not be the greatest quality show, but that's a fun turn on and just enjoy some Disney comedy and stuff.
I haven't seen it personally.
Yeah, I saw it when it was on Disney, when I was watching Disney as a kid, but I'm never going to go back and watch it. It was just something that I put on if nothing else fun was on. But I did enjoy it. I did. It's funny. Should I go next with my 10th?
Sure.
All right. So at my 10th spot, I am going with Daredevil, the original Daredevil, not Born Again. The reason this is number 10 is because I haven't seen season 3 yet. So the fact that this is still in my top 10, even if I haven't seen season 3, is really good in my opinion. So I'm really ready to, if season 3 impresses me, I'm really ready to move this up. But yeah, I was a bit lower on season 2 than season 1, or yeah, I think I gave it an 8 out of 10 or something. But I think season 1 of Daredevil is close to a 10 out of 10.
Yes. All right, so I need to watch more shows, so my taste at the moment for this top 10 isn't great. So at number 10, I kind of like Graydon. I put in a comfort show that's just more of a put something on in the background kind of show. I put in The Big Bang Theory. This is a show I used to watch a lot of when I was younger. I don't know. I always thought it just kind of resonated with me. It's probably because it's one of the only sitcoms that really tackles comic books, so that's mostly the reason why it's number 10. I will say though, I completely get why people don't like it. That show is very hated. I can get it.
If I had an honorable mention, I think that would be my honorable mention. That's a W show.
It's pretty
but
fun.
for my 9, I have kind of another sitcom type show, Sam and Cat. That show from Disney. I don't know if you guys ever watched that show. It's not a great quality show, but that show is so fun. Ariana Grande, first crush I ever had. Yeah, that show freaking rocked when I was younger, and it still does to this day for me. But yeah, that's my number 9. Not a whole lot of reasons. It's one of those shows that I love and will forever love.
So with that, with Sam and Cat, is that what it's called?
Yeah, Sam and Cat.
Yeah, so when that was on the TV, the opposite of Jesse, I actually never watched it. When I saw it was on, I switched channel. Because that shit was not for me. Probably was a few funny moments from time to time, but it wasn't for me at all. I don't know why.
I haven't seen it.
At my 9th spot, I got Lego Ninjago. It is so good. So probably should be higher up, but yeah, I have only seen season 9 to season 9, and I don't even remember how many seasons there are, but the last seasons I've only seen them once and barely remember anything of it. But it probably should be higher because I love most of the seasons.
That was definitely one of the shows that I grew up on the most. That,
Yes.
like, a lot of times when I was homesick, when I was like, I don't know, a lot younger, I would just throw that on for the entire day and sit back and relax. It's a really good show to just throw on. Like, well, it's obviously geared more towards kids. I haven't watched
Mhm.
it since I was like 9 or something, but yeah, I definitely a show that is very important to me. With yeah,
It's
it's
Goku.
been a bit though.
All right, Titus, your turn.
My number 9 is a it's probably the most niche poll on this list. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of it, but it's a show called Shogun. It is a samurai show. It's only has one season. I think
Hmm.
it's one of the best if they decide to continue it, I think it could easily climb up on this list. It's one of the best first seasons of television I've ever seen. It's on Disney Plus and Hulu, so if you haven't seen it, I would really recommend to give it a shot cuz it's pretty good.
I've heard
Hmm.
about it. I've heard it's pretty good.
I've only seen it
Um,
when I've been browsing Disney Plus. I've never like heard. I don't think I've ever heard of it, or anyone reviewing it or something like that. I've only seen it when I've been like browsing on Disney Plus.
I'm a pretty big samurai guy, so that has a lot of why it's on here too, but
Fair.
it's got a great story.
alrighty. My number 8 is Dexter. Uh, that show. I know it's not a. It's this ending is not great,
Oh
but
no.
I was very disappointed with that. But all I don't even remember how many seasons it was. But from the very moment, from the very cliffhanger of episode 1, I was hooked all the way through the show. Uh, it had me on the edge of my seat every episode. It was really good. I think my favorite season was season 4. Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, season 4 rocked. It did kind of go downhill once we got to the later seasons, but it wasn't as bad, and the sequel shows are also really good. Uh, but yeah, I have Dexter at number 8 for my list.
Yeah, Dexter, without saying anything, I have it on my list too. It's one of my favorite shows of all time, but I have
Yeah.
it a little bit higher.
I
Okay.
Wait, Graydon, have you gotten around to a Resurrection, like the last year's season?
I haven't gotten around to that one yet. I gotta sit down and watch more shows.
It's pretty good. I think Resurrection is the best season they've done since season 4. And season 4
Wow.
is it's yeah.
Peak.
I saw season 1 of Dexter in December last year. I mean, it was all right. I guess it was not nothing crazy, but yeah, I put it on pause because something happened in my personal life. I'm not gonna talk about it, but yeah. So I watched season 1, was fine, I guess, and yeah, I don't
Huh.
know if I'll ever go back to it. I don't know. Yeah, I
No,
don't
you
know.
have to.
Maybe I will. But
You
it's
missed
not
peak.
something I. Yeah, it's not something I miss. You know.
Okay.
If you do end up going back to it, I definitely recommend giving season 1 another shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will. I 100% will.
Because the
If
twist of that season was crazy.
I don't even think I saw the last episode or like the last two.
Oh my
Bro.
I
god.
think I stopped right before.
Dude.
Okay, no, do not spoil, but the season 4 ending is actually like one of my favorite scenes in all of fiction.
It's
I do not I'm not spoiling it because it's like
hmm,
it's insane.
interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, with stuff like that, it is fine if you spoil. You like, I understand if you don't want to, but at the same time, I don't think I would care because I'll maybe go watch it. But yeah, I got a lot more stuff I want to watch before I watch Dexter. Um, so yeah, should I say my number 8?
Yeah. Number
Yep.
8.
All right, we got it finished off this year with the last season ever. The
Oh.
Boys.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
Okay. Valid.
top eight. Top eight.
Mhm.
It's good. It's really good. Um, it's like
Valid.
I don't have a lot of complaints. Season 4 lost me, but
Yeah, same.
yeah, season 5 was I am higher on it than most people.
Me too.
But I think season 1 to 3 is like especially 1 and 3. Season 2 a bit lower, but season 1 and 3 absolute cinema.
3, I
Yeah.
think, is clearly the best.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I agree. And
Zero
I will
guessing.
say
I
they
will
had a chance. They had the opportunity to make season 5 the best season, having Soldier Boy back and having all of this happen and it being the end. But I do think they missed a couple of hits and they missed some big things that they could have done. But overall, I think season 5 was pretty good. Or like it was definitely better than 4, probably better than 2, but not better than 1 and 3.
I think for me that's if I were to have an honorable mention, that would be it. I don't know. I feel like looking back on it, like I do think the finale is overhated because I think everything that really needed to hit, I think hit, but the rest of it I didn't really care for. But all the big moments that needed to hit, they did a great job with it. But
Right.
I think looking back, I don't know. Seasons 4 and 5, if I ever go back to revisit the show, I'm not going to rewatch those seasons. I mean, I don't think they're bad, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the show would have been much better if they went with a dark ending at the end of season 3. Like, you know, the ending scene where Homelander like lasers the guy and then the whole crowd cheers? Make that the final scene of the show and have Homelander like kill all the boys. I'm not going to lie, that would be the best ending possible for the show.
I think it would be better than this, but I have like a take that I instantly thought about the day I watched the first episode of season 5, if you all don't mind me saying it. So when season 5 episode 1 released, I think it was episode 1, 2, 3, and 4 maybe.
They just released the first 2.
Yeah, correct, my bad. So yeah,
That's fine.
I put on the first episode, and I was like, I watched the first 2 minutes. Spoiler warning for that season, but yeah. And you see the Flight 37 video in the background on the screen, and I was like, what the frick? What is this opening scene to new season?
Yeah.
This is going to be the best season ever. That was like the first footage I saw of the boys in like 3 years. So I was like, this is going to be peak. Title card pulls up and it goes to it's deep fake. And I was like, bro, are we serious?
Yeah.
I feel like they
that
missed.
wasn't bad.
No, but I think we would be mad if they didn't do that. But at the same time,
Yeah.
I legit paused the episode. Like, I was so flabbergasted when the Flight 37 video was in the background because I was thinking, okay, Homelander is going to, what is he going to do now? Is he going to try to
Kill everybody?
everyone? Like,
Yeah.
what the hell? So I was a bit disappointed, but yeah, that is probably the best first 5 minutes of a show I've ever seen in like a first episode of a season. In the first episode
Yeah.
of a season, give me a first episode of a season, first 5 minutes. That is better.
Stranger
Opening
Things.
scene.
No.
Stranger Things, dude.
None of the openings.
What opening scene in first episode of a season was better in Stranger Things?
Season 1, them Will disappearing. That's in the first 5 minutes.
No, the
That is
opening
way-
scene is the demo at the lab. That's the opening.
But that's not the first. That's like 20, 30 seconds in. Then you get an extra 5 minutes, and it's them playing D&D. It's Will rolling a 7. Demogorgon got him. Goes home. Not there. Boom. That's the best.
If we count that, it is better. But in my opinion, that isn't counted because that is not an opening scene. But if we count it, I agree with you.
Wait, so you're saying the best opening of any season?
First episode of any season, in my opinion, like.
Okay, so it can't be just any random episode.
No, it can't.
Okay, because I can definitely think of a lot of random episode openings that are better.
Oh yeah, same.
Uh,
But
um, I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, I can't think of anything better, but there probably is something. It's just not coming to mind.
I don't think it is.
Oh, wait, the opening of actually, never mind. You might be right.
I know. I cooked, right? And I've never heard that take before, so I was like, is this only a thing I agree with? But yeah.
Okay, this is probably the closest I am to a favorite opening to a season. Is I really like the Better Call Saul season 4 opening where he is it's after he fell in the gene timeline and he's at the hospital and he keeps thinking that the lady at the front is going to catch him and figure out who he really is. And then he gets in the taxi. He's driving away and the driver and he has the Albuquerque keychain. You can sort of see him start to figure it out. I think that might be better, but I don't know.
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Maybe a good
I
scene,
did
but I
just
don't
watch
remember
all
it.
of it, so.
Yeah.
The Flash season 1 opening.
No.
What?
Wait, what was the opening again? I remember the first episode, but I don't think I remembered the opening. Was it
I'm like
the
99% sure it's when Barry's
a
mom
kid?
gets killed.
Yeah, but that again, you have no backstory for that, so it's like it doesn't hit deep at all. You're like, okay, a mom died.
Okay. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
It's like the opening to every Batman movie, basically.
Yeah. True. True.
All right.
All right, so for my number 8, while we're on the topic of Batman, I have Batman, the animated series, but I do have a kind of a tie with the Penguin season 1. Because I absolutely adore what the Batman animated series did for the character and for the whole comic book TV show genre as a whole. But I do think the Penguin season 1 is better than any season of that show. So I kind of have them both put in as my number 8, but both are phenomenal shows. I'm kind of glad Penguin isn't getting a second season because it's quite literally just the perfect crime story. It's like the least superhero-y thing that the comic book genre has really ever put into a TV show, other than
Okay.
maybe like Old Boy. Yeah,
I saw the first 2 episodes and then I stopped, and I don't know why. So don't ask me why. I don't know. It
it does
was
take a little bit to get going.
yeah, but I
I
liked
haven't
it, so I don't know why I stopped.
I haven't
You should
watched
pick
it
it
yet.
back up.
Okay, my number 7 is Ted Lasso. That show is one of my most I think that's one of the shows that I've cried the most at. Every season gets better. Season 3 really got me. And then I know we're getting a season 4, which I'm really excited for. August 8th, I think is what it said. But yeah, that show is one of the most feel good shows. Jason Sudeikis does such a great job. Just the story of the soccer team, him coming as a coach, the bonding, like the brotherhood that it shows. It really meant something to me, especially as a former soccer player. I understood it, and it brought back a lot of memories. But yeah, that's my number 7.
Valid. I haven't seen it, but I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, it's good.
Haven't seen it either, so yeah, I don't know.
Kiwi, what's your number
Yeah,
7?
my bad. My number 7
Nah, you're good.
is Invincible. I don't
Ooh,
know how I feel about
W.
having that at my number 7. I would like it probably at my number 6, but yeah, I think it top 7 is good. It's really good, and yeah, 7 is a good spot. So good show.
It's peak.
It's peak.
Yeah, it is big.
Season 4 is a bit. I don't think overhated is the right word because it's not hated on, but I'm higher on it. I'm pretty sure I'm higher on it than a lot of people. I'm a bit yeah. So I actually and season 2 also really liked it. So yeah, great season 1 or awesome season 1, awesome season 2 or great season 2. Yeah, you get where I'm going. I like all of it.
Have you guys read the comics?
Nope.
Okay, I'm not gonna spoil anything because my least favorite people on the internet are Invincible comic fans that spoil everything. Like, as someone who read through all the comics without knowing anything, it was like one of the best comic reading experiences of my life. Like, I was constant. It's perfect, and I will say, it's not gonna be one of those shows that fumbles the ending. It will. The final season is going to not only be the best season, but it's going to stand, I think, amongst the other greatest final TV seasons in history.
Whoa.
Okay.
You know,
The
I
final season is brilliant.
I have a feeling that I'm going to agree because I've of course been spoiled by some things and I know a couple things, so I think I am going to agree.
I've been spoiled by like one thing. If that was right, I saw it one time and it really like, uh, yeah, stick to my mind. I haven't forgot it. But yeah, I was like watching a YouTube live stream from the
Cool.
Invincible channel, and for some reason, I don't know why, but I just didn't think about it. I had the live chat open, like live comment section on an Invincible live stream. That was stupid. I saw a
Yeah.
huge spoiler, but do you know when you see a spoiler and you're like, oh my god, I shouldn't have seen that, and you like try to not remember it, you know? So you
Yep.
just instantly start thinking about something else. So yeah, I don't remember what I saw, but I remember I saw something insane. So yeah, freak those people.
Is it just me, or does when you guys, or this happens with me a lot? Every time I see a spoiler, I try to gaslight myself into thinking it was AI or like fake or something.
Yeah,
I do.
yeah, same.
I actually managed to fully gaslit myself when I got Aunt May's death in No Way Home spoiled. I was fully like,
Oh,
"Yep, that's not true. That's not real."
huh.
Yeah, but
That's
like
crazy.
spoiling is one of the worst things on the internet, in my opinion.
I agree.
Anytime like a new movie comes out, I legitimately just delete all of my socials and then I put them back on after I watch the movie to avoid spoilers.
Smart.
Yeah. What's your 7, Titus?
My number 7 is what, in my opinion, is probably the closest, if not the closest, Star Wars has ever gotten to capturing the magic of Empire Strikes Back, and that is Andor. I think,
Mm.
Kiwi, I know you're really low on Star Wars, but even I think you would like this because it's like it's like a political thriller. It does not feel like Star Wars at all. Anyone who has seen the show, it's nothing like anything Star Wars has ever put out. It's closer to Better Call Saul than like Star Wars. It's
Hey,
it's it's
Yeah,
basically
it,
like completely different vibe, atmosphere. It's a political thriller. It's yeah, so I think no matter even if you don't like Star Wars, I still think people could get enjoyment because it's just the universe.
all right, sorry, we had a couple little technical difficulties, but we're back. And my number 6 of the top 10 is The Boys. That show was perfect until season 4 happened. It wasn't terrible, and season 5 I thought really did a good job at ending it all up. Cried a lot during the finale, but I think season 1 through 3 is peak. We get the best villain performance we've ever gotten. Anthony Starr as Homelander, and yeah, that's why it's my number 6.
W. My number 6, CW Flash, the Flash show. As I said, okay, wait, no, I haven't said it yet. I don't know if I've said it or if I'm gonna say it, but I have only seen season 1, 2, yeah, season 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I haven't seen what is reportedly bad or mid. So I've only
Yeah,
gotten
don't finish
peak
it.
yet. So yeah, it's really good. I love season 1 to 3 especially, and yeah, really good show. I love the Flash, just because of that show.
That's so good.
My number 6 is Kiwi 7, Invincible. I could see this going into the top 5 by the time all is said and done, but it's a great show. I think if I were to rank the seasons, it would be 2 at 4, 4 at 3, 3 at 2, and I think season 1 at number 1. Without spoiling anything, you guys are in for a real treat with season 5. I mean, it's not the most action. It's not going to be the most action-packed season, but it's definitely, from a writing perspective, easy top 2.
Cool. I'm very excited for that.
Same.
My number 5 is CW Flash Show. The show's peak. I've watched it lots and lots of times. Seasons 1 through 4 are the best of the show. Season 5's good, but after that, it goes downhill. But Flash is one of my favorite superheroes. So seeing him, Grant Gustin, might be one of my favorite castings of all time, too. But yeah, Flash is at number 5 for me.
Really good casting.
Yeah.
I honestly think Reverse Flash, I think, is just as good of a casting in my personal
Oh, yeah.
opinion.
Tom Cavanaugh is so good, too. He's so good.
Yes. I've seen photos of like the Reverse Flash suit in one of the later seasons.
Oh,
That shit
yeah.
looks even worse
It's really
than
bad.
the Flash, the bad Flash suits that I've seen.
that's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you know which one I'm talking about. At my 5th spot, I got Stranger Things.
W.
Yes, it really
W.
deserves top 5. Season 1 peak. Like when I say peak, I mean peak. I don't imagine one thing they could have done to make it better. I think it's as good as anyone could ever make it. Season 2, a bit lower. We all know that. Sister episode, not great.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
But it's still overall good season, you know? And season 3, peak. Season 4,
Mhm.
peak. Season 5, it's good. But again, I am comparing it to 3 peak seasons, so I'm gonna be a bit lower on it.
Season
I
5
think
is
with
peak without the E or the A. It's pook. It's half peak.
It's half peak, yes.
yeah, Volume 1 is like the best. It's one of the best 4-episode runs in the show. Volume 2, I low-key think it might be trash nowadays. I think it's bad, and I think the finale I think is pretty overhated, but I think it does a nice job with the epilogue portion. I think the final scene spectacular. I like all the character endings for the most part, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's a perfect finale because there are a bunch of plot holes, but I don't think. I think it's a little too hated on, if you know what I mean.
I agree. But yeah, the finale definitely had me, I wouldn't say disappointed, because when it was done, I felt like it was finished, but at the same time, I feel like season 4 builded builded it up better, you know?
I
To
agree.
the last episode than season 5 did. It happened so quick, you know? Yeah, so season 4 had a really good build up, even better than season 5 in my opinion. Too much happened in too short of a time in the finale, I think.
I agree.
But I love it.
My number
Stranger Things.
5. Sorry.
Nah, you're good. My bad. But yeah, I just wanted to say I love Stranger Things, and it's a really good show.
My number 5 is also Stranger Things. Uh, I do know a little bit of Kiwi's opinions just because off air we've talked a lot about TV shows. Me and him have a extremely similar top 5
Ooh.
without saying anything.
Yeah.
Um, but basically everything that we were talking about earlier, it's a great show. I personally think season 4 is clearly the best season. I totally get it if you put 1 or 3 over it, but 4 is just my goat.
Yeah, I understand that too.
Same.
All right. So number 4, I have Invincible. I have Invincible because that's one of the greatest superhero shows of all time. For me, season 2 was not a drop off, but it just slowed down with Angstrom. But seasons 1 and 3 and 4, without the Hell episode, straight peak. Season 1 is basically a perfect superhero television show. Season 3, banger after banger of an episode. In season 4, we have that 4-episode run. I know the finale was a little bit lower, but it was still peak. But yeah, I have Invincible at my number 4.
W. I think the Hell episode is a bit. I think it's overhated.
I
That
think it's
is.
Agreed.
overrated too.
And that is one of the episodes I laughed like out loud the most. I think it's probably the episode I laughed the most.
I don't even think it's the worst
I
episode
agree.
in the show.
I don't know.
What do you think? We'll have to talk
I
about
think
that later.
well, I can make this quick. I think the worst episode in the show is the season 3 dragon episode, because if you take that episode out, nothing changes at all. There's no character development. The dragon situation is the same as at the end of the episode as it was at the start. It's literally the definition of filler. It's not bad, but I was really disappointed when it aired. And at least the Hell episode
Yeah,
actually gives character development.
Fair.
I'll give you that.
My number 4 is a show called Snowfall. I don't know if either of you have seen it. I don't think you
Nah.
have.
Isn't that I built this shit brick by brick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Franklin Saint as main character. He is probably he is top 3 main characters, or at least top 5 main characters I've ever seen in anything. Maybe it's an amazing show. Has a tiny bit problem with the pacing in my opinion, but other than that, I love Snowfall. It's really good. I recommend it to everyone.
I'll add it to my watch list.
W.
My number 4 is Daredevil. Daredevil is my favorite Marvel character of all time. I think season 3, it's one of my 5 favorite seasons of all time in television history. There's barely, it might even be top 3, but I'd have to think about it. Actually, no, it's not top 3, but it's a top 5 season of all time for me. I think Daredevil as a show, even though it has its faults in season 2, is a perfect 1 through 3 season arc. It's a great story. It got me into Daredevil.
All right, so my number 3 for top 10 is Friends. Friends was the first show that got me into TV. It's the thing that sparked my love for film and media. It's the first real sitcom I ever watched. The whole cast I love and still follow to this day. Rest in peace, Matthew Perry. He's one of my favorite actors. I love Chandler Bing. But yeah, that show resonates deeply, deeply with me, and that's why it's my number 3.
Valid. On my number 3, I got The Walking Dead.
Ooh, I need to watch that. The comic's great. I didn't
Yeah.
mean to interrupt, sorry.
No, you're good. I just talked about Franklin Saint as top 3 and at least top 5 main character. But yeah, when it comes to Rick Grimes, no debate. Easily top 3 main character. Probably my top 1. I think it's my top 1. But yeah, I don't know. It's so good. And the fact that I have only watched season 1 to 4, I've not seen anything after 5. I've seen season 1 like 3 times now. I don't know why I stopped at 5, because I've heard it peaks at 5, or I do know why I stopped at 5. It's because last year I watched it right before Christmas times, and then I wanted to start watching Christmas movies. So yeah, that interrupted my watch. So I only got through like halfway through season 4 before I paused it. But yeah, everyone should watch it. It's really, really good. Every season that I've seen so far.
Cool.
Okay, so for my number
yeah.
3, I have a show that's on Graydon's list. This is probably one of the shows that I've gone back to rewatch the most in recent memory. I only watched it a year ago, but I've already rewatched. Well, I haven't rewatched the whole thing, but I've rewatched some of my favorite seasons of it, and that is Dexter. Dexter season 4 is my second favorite season of television of all time. The season 4 finale is maybe a top 3 or 4 episode of all time, and it only gets beaten out by episodes in my top 2 TV shows.
That's a W. That's a W number 3. And you're right. Season 4's finale is insane. Yeah. I can watch that every day. But my number 2 is Avatar: The Last Airbender. That is by far the definition of a perfect show. It every season it elevates and it gets better. That finale is probably my favorite finale I've ever watched. I remember watching it for the first time, jaw dropped, and like I was emotional. I was like, it was so freaking good. That show is peak. All the characters are freaking amazing. It's a definition of a great friend group. But yeah, Atla is by far my number two, and will always be my number two.
I've only seen season 1, so
Oh, you're missing out.
I've only seen
You're
nothing.
I know.
You haven't seen anything, bro. Y'all need to go watch this. That's one of the greatest pieces of fiction of all time. We got
I'm
Aang the
working
Last
through
Airbender coming out. Like that's in July 25th. Are we serious? Hell yeah! I'm so excited.
I'll watch it.
I'm watching
It's
through
so
Peaky Blinders right now. One of the friends in the server, he told me to watch it, so I'm getting through that right now. I will make my way to it eventually, though.
okay. Good.
Okay.
Kiwi.
Yeah, top 2.
This is when me and Kiwi's lists get like the same, basically.
I hope so. I think I don't think I've had it confirmed, and I don't think I've checked your serialized after you got done with that show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope we have the same top 2. My
We
my
do.
number 2 is Better Call Saul. It's I don't know. Uh, it's a 10 out of 10, but yeah, not fully a 10 out of 10 as my number 1 is, because I think my number 1 is, yeah, full out 10 out of 10, you know.
My
So
number 2. Wait, you said what it is, right?
Better Call Saul, yeah.
Okay. I didn't hear, so I think I zoned out. My bad. My number 2 is also Better Call Saul. In my opinion, this is the TV show with the greatest final episode of all time. Only number 2, it somehow beat what was my favorite episode of final episode of a show, Felina, the Breaking Bad finale. I think Saul Gone, that final episode is perfect. It manages to tie a bow on 6 seasons of Better Call Saul, but also manages to make everything in Breaking Bad all come full circle into one just brilliant episode. I think Better Call Saul has the best love interest in love story in fiction, period. I don't know, there's not too much more to say. Lalo is one of the greatest TV villains of all time. Jimmy's character arc throughout the show might be some of the best character development I've ever seen.
Yes, 100%.
And I think the first couple seasons are I think they're overhated. They're not as boring as people make them out to be. I think people were just coming off of, oh, Breaking Bad season 5 is like the biggest thing ever. And I just don't think people were ready to watch a smaller scaled show, because this is much more of a slow burn.
Yeah,
But once it locks in, it's like the greatest TV show ever.
yeah.
But I still do have one ahead of it.
You need to be patient with it. Like when you
Yeah.
start with you're coming from Breaking Bad season 5, the best shit ever released all time, to
I think I agree.
something else, you know. Obviously is going to be lower, like what the heck. So just be patient with it, and yeah, it's so peak. Wow.
I haven't seen those shows yet. They're on a watch list, a very long watch list. But yeah, that's
You
why I
have to.
haven't really given my opinion. But I want to. I've heard it speak.
W.
But for the final one, my number 1 show of all time, Stranger Things. To me, that's my greatest. That is the best and my most favorite piece of fiction of all time. It's by far most nostalgic thing. I watched it when it released till it ended. I don't get the hate for season 5. I understand the volume 2 was slowed it down majorly, but I still enjoyed it. I loved it. Finale was a perfect finale for me, at least. But yeah, I see Stranger Things is by far one uh, it's over anything and everything. I cried about it on July 4th because I wanted to go back. I wanted to go back when season 3 released. It's so good. I love that show.
Yeah, W, you have also been to like the Hawkins lab and shit, IRL.
Yep. Yeah.
That's cool.
That is
Which
really
is
cool.
really cool. I'm planning a trip soon to go see all of the houses and stuff. I might go do the Airbnb at the buyer's house, but I don't know yet.
Have
Haven't you like met some of the cast members as well? I think you showed me
Yeah,
pictures.
I've met Jamie Campbell Bower and Jake Connolly. I've met Derek and Vecna. I plan on meeting more this October. I know Karen Cara Buono will be there at a con. I'm hoping Gaten Matarazzo will be there because he's my favorite. But yeah, Stranger Things is awesome.
I think definitely if Stranger Things had that kind of personal connection to me as it does to you, because I can't
Yeah,
imagine it, I think it definitely would be in my top 3 because I can't imagine like having some connection like that to a show like that because Stranger Things is so
yeah,
good and have been to some of the iconic places it is shot and met some of the great actors. Yeah, I'm really jealous, dude.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say what movie it is, but I'm so mad. I could have had the chance to meet Gaten Matarazzo because I'm not gonna say what it is because I'm not gonna dox myself. But a movie that he stars in that came out a little, I don't know how long ago it was, but it was filmed literally 10 minutes from my house.
Oh
So
wow,
Damn.
that's
I'm
cool.
I'm a little annoyed I never went to just check out the scene, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Fair. Okay, should we both say our number 1, Titus?
Yeah, because it's the same.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1. Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Yes. 10 out of 10. Absolute cinema.
Walter White and
that's
Jesse
actually.
Pinkman are two of my top 5 favorite characters in all of fiction. It's I do think Breaking Bad takes a little bit to get going, but once it does, it is quite literally the greatest thing ever made.
Yeah, and then you don't look on like back to when you look back to season 1 and 2 after seeing like season 4 and 5, you're like, this has been a masterpiece. Season 1 and 2 had to happen, and it happened perfectly for season 3, 4, and 5 to happen, you know? So you look back on it when I definitely was higher on it after finishing Breaking Bad than I was when I watched it.
Yeah, same. I think it's the last 2 seasons are so good, it makes everything that came before it so much better.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
it's crazy.
All right, W
Um,
list.
I
Everyone.
think Better
W
Call
list.
Saul kind of had. Wait, before we get off, I know me and Kiwi both agree on this. Ozymandias is the greatest hour in all of television, the best TV episode ever.
Mhm.
And in my opinion, I think that's like the most devastating hour ever put to television. Ever. Like,
You got something
just the
to look
way,
forward to, Graydon.
without
Yeah,
spoiling
I'm
anything,
very excited.
the way it all kind of comes together in that episode and the things that happen between the family, it's just actually like heartbreaking. It's I think Saul Gone is my second favorite episode of all time, but I don't know. Ozymandias is just it's just perfect.
Sorry to cut through in the middle of the video. We just wanted to tell you all that we have a community Discord server that is open right now. We have opened one and we haven't mentioned it in any of the previous episodes. So yeah, we thought that we should mention it in this one, but we forgot. So yeah, here we are. But yeah, please join. We will chat there with y'all if y'all would like that. We will give you a notification when we post YouTube videos if y'all want notifications too. And yeah, we would just really appreciate it. But it's your choice if you want to, but it would make us really happy because that is the way to support us right now. So yeah, feel free to join. We would really appreciate it. Come in, say hi once a week, once a month. Anything means everything, you know. So yeah, I hope I see you there.
Now that we have ranked and sold our top 10 TV shows, we are going to talk about the greatest short film ever, Indigo. People,
High
this
praise.
Indigo, go see Indigo. It's on YouTube. It was created by Zachary Marion and Josh Van Battenberg. They are friends of the Escape Pod podcast, which all three of us actually met in the Escape Pod podcast Discord server.
Yes,
Shout out them.
huge shout
W
out.
W W
Yep.
Hat Guy and Spider Man.
We're all patrons.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
patrons. Uh,
This podcast would never happen if the
No.
escape pod
without
never
them.
happened, and if Alex and Andrew weren't who they were and did what they did. So huge shout out to them. And yeah, I think we all have seen episodes with Zach, right? And
Yeah.
Yep.
there are some
By
like
far some
Patreon
of my favorite
specials.
episodes.
Yeah. So
He does a lot more on the Patreon, I believe.
he does.
Yeah,
He
so
really does.
if you guys go check out the Escape Pod Patreon. I know we're talking. I know this is our podcast, but go check out their Patreon. It's great.
Definitely.
Awesome.
If you like us, you'll like them even more.
Yeah,
100
basically.
times better, I imagine.
But yeah,
Okay.
so Indigo. Indigo was a short film. Zachary Marion, Josh Van Battenberg, and they did such a great job. I don't know if we want to talk spoilers. There's spoilers, but there's not. We can't really spoil much.
yeah,
I think we should all just give a score and see how the conversation
Okay.
goes.
Okay.
wait, wait, give me 3 seconds. Let me think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. 9 out of
9
10.
out of 10.
8.5. It's really good.
It's
It
really,
is.
really, 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 really good. Max lines, everything that he said, like it all felt good and natural, and I really, really enjoyed watching him perform and act because it was just really beautiful to see.
Definitely.
I think the acting all around, the cinematography. I thought the score
Yes.
was really good too.
Yes.
Shout
I
out
liked.
Jake John.
There's a little montage at the end, which is my personal favorite part of the film. I think
Yep.
that montage kind of spoke a lot to me as a person. I think
Me too.
it's a really good ending. I think, yeah.
It is. I'm not gonna lie. I was crying by the end of it because uh the message of it was really, really, really beautiful. And as Titus said, the montage at the end really pulled my heartstrings and just it got me. Uh, and the ending was really, really good. Uh, I really hope he expands on it because I think he could do so much more with it. I know it's a short film, but you could expand the way that he does it. He could expand. But yeah, overall, I think it was really, really good. I'm happy and proud of him for doing it. And right, like you said, the cinematography was great. There was not a single shot that I was like, "Oh, this looks bad." Like the production was great. What y'all
I
think?
really hope that they continue to make more short films in the future because I will definitely check them out. I think this is
Yes.
for a first like directorial debut. This was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I think I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think it's important when we are a podcast who is reviewing short films and movies and shows and like to give our opinions. I think it's fair to ask if we don't understand something, and that is what I want to do right now. I didn't fully understand the ending. I like the montage. I was like, "Oh, I get this. This is after he was talking to I don't remember what she was called, but
The
when
therapist, yeah.
yeah, but when the therapist when she said you can be loved and love the same person like at the same time, you know. I thought that montage was after that, but then it cuts to Sack, and it shows us that this was all in his head. Can you all explain that to me?
Okay, so a lot of this is very mild spoilers. I'm gonna say this as briefly as I can. So in the movie, he has a hard time sort of finding a like good romantic partner because everyone he sort of went to hasn't fully like shown him the love that he is giving to
Searches.
them. So when he sort of thinks about it, he realized that the whole time he already kind of has been loved, which is why the montage with all the friends is shown, is that he is already receiving it, just not in the way he kind of was expecting to. And he sort of becomes more content with himself by the end of the film because the whole point is he doesn't think anybody really cares about him, but he sort of realizes that he has people that depend on him, he depends
Yep.
on them, and just having these
Oh,
relationships just helps them.
it
If,
was.
if that's
Yeah, it was a
that's the briefest
realization.
way I can explain it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got you. Okay,
That was a really, really good explanation because it's how it's
yeah,
that's what it meant.
really good
Thanks.
explanation. That makes even more sense to me now. Thank you.
Do we want to move into our final segment of the episode?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
letterbox reviews.
But
I gotta
again,
pull that up real
like,
fast.
go watch Indigo. We all
Yeah.
are huge fan of
Hmm.
the escape pod, and I haven't seen a lot of Sack because, yeah. But again, we all are like huge pod fans, and me
Yeah.
personally have watched a lot of stuff with Sack in it, and he seems like such a good and genuine guy. We all like him, so yeah. I hope he keep
And
going. And just one last thing, I freaking love what Sack is doing. People following their passions and like
yeah.
actually following their dreams, not holding back. That is what we are doing, or at least trying to do. Like, just be ourselves and do what we want to do. So yeah, I love it. Keep going.
And I wanna
Wait,
I'll
sorry.
build off of what Kiwi said. I'm also trying to become an actor. I'm doing lots of classes. I've gotten a couple of auditions so far.
W.
But Zach doing what he's doing inspired me to also really pursue my dream of being an actor as well. I've actually met Zach, and he was so kind. He's a bundle of joy. He's a light ray.
I
He's
started.
so genuine, and I'm really happy that he's following and taking the bull by the head and doing it because the acting industry is not fair, and he's making it happen for himself, and that's really cool.
It is.
All right. Before we move on, while we're on the topic of short films,
No,
I'm
you're good.
developing a short film of my own. I'm planning on trying to get it out by the end of probably early September. I'm currently working on the script.
Let's go.
I don't want to
W.
say too much, but it's called Masks.
I've heard
It's
it. I,
pretty dark. I've talked with Graydon about it.
yeah, it's peak. Y'all should go watch it. He has another idea that I really, really, really love, and let's just say it's one of the greatest mysteries unsolved, and he's gonna build on it. And y'all need to, when he does it, y'all need to go check it out.
I haven't heard anything of the scripts of these shorts, and I do not want to know either. I want to watch it, and I want to be like, I want to know nothing when I watch it, you know? I want to be surprised.
What I'm doing is pretty short because I'm trying to use it for a college application, so I can't do like a 20-minute thing. It'll probably be around like 5 to 6 minutes, but we'll see when it's done.
That is completely fine, in my opinion.
Okay, now on to the final segment of this episode.
Lock in.
We are going to be we use Letterboxd, and there's lots of good reviews on Letterboxd, but there's also lots of bad reviews on Letterboxd. So we decided why not to try guess the movie by the rating and description of a Letterboxd review. So I have one prepped right now. I'm going to read it to you guys, and you're gonna have to guess which one it is. And do you guys want to like do game style, or do you want to work together?
I think that we should personally do competitive just so that it is more engaging for you guys.
Okay. All right. So first review. If we're being honest, that shark did nothing wrong. Okay, so she ate a few people, and what about it? She's just a bit rowdy.
Jaws.
Yeah. That was Jaws. Titus, you have 1 point.
Frick.
Next review. Sheldon Cooper can go fuck himself.
So this is only movies?
Yep.
What the hell?
Oh wait,
Sheldon Cooper can go F himself.
I don't know any movies. Or do I though? Oh, I think I do.
Well, they talk about a lot of nerdy movies on the show, so it's probably in reference to something they talk about.
Mm-hmm. Think about Sheldon Cooper in his mind and how he thinks.
Is it Star Trek?
No, but good. That was a good answer.
Wait, and how he thinks.
Star Wars?
No.
Okay.
I'll give you 3 guesses each.
I don't know a lot about Sheldon
I know
Cooper.
that.
That's the thing. But I know
Okay.
I've seen like clips on TikTok of how he thinks. And,
Yeah.
He is smart though.
My final guess is going to be Return of the Jedi.
Nope.
Okay.
Kiwi, if you can't guess, it's okay.
Yeah, I got no clue. I'm passing.
It was Hidden Figures.
What? I've never even heard of that.
You've never heard of Hidden Figures?
No.
Wait,
Really?
are we gonna get
Holy
hate for
crap.
that?
Yeah,
think
y'all
so.
are probably gonna. No, y'all are gonna get canceled, low-key.
No. We good.
I'm just
Good.
kidding. Y'all aren't gonna get
Yo,
canceled.
I'm not the one who hasn't seen the Batman, so.
Alright, that's true.
That's true.
On to the third movie. One thing's for sure. You can never silence these lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
No.
Oh wait. Oh, I haven't seen this movie, but
Oh,
I
it's
think
Sheep
I know.
Detectives. Sheep Detectives.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
Titus.
Yes!
Titus got it. Point for Titus. So you got 2 now. 2-0. Kiwi, you stink.
What do you
He
mean,
overreacted that, my bad.
No, you're good. I was like, I said it out loud. I haven't seen this, but I knew the name, dude. I should have gone that.
Yeah, it's a really, really
I
good
still need to watch that.
I watched it 2-3 nights ago. W movie.
Heard it. It's really good.
Alright, on to the fourth movie. It makes me sick to my stomach every time I remember that they decided to make another one after that.
Incredibles?
Scary movie.
No.
Oh, Toy Story 3.
Yep, bang.
Oh, that's...
And
Holy, you're cookie, Titus. Goddamn, dude.
you guys want to know who guess who wrote that review?
What fellow?
Yes. What fellow #Andrew Spider-Man wrote that review. Alright, the fifth and final. Titus has already won, but we just want to do this because it's fun. If I say I love you and he says I know right before turning into a human popsicle, yeah, no, he can stay exactly where he is, carbonite and all. I'm not saving him. Sorry, not even the Force could convince me.
Empire Strikes Back.
Yep.
Dude, not fair, man. I'm not a Star Wars fan.
That's like a very iconic line, though. That like everybody knows that line.
Never heard it.
Yeah.
When
Okay,
you said
when was the last time you watched Star Wars?
A bit more than 2 years ago.
Jeez, you need to give it another shot because the original 3 are really freaking good. I watched them recently.
I may have started with Phantom Menace.
Yeah, you're cooked. No wonder you don't like it.
Nah, clip it, send them to the gulag.
How am I? Oh, yo, but like that ass. Disney Plus and everything.
No, we
else.
are not cutting this. We're keeping this in.
Yeah, we're keeping this in.
100% sure keeping
everything.
This.
I don't care because everything else, like Disney Plus, the name of the movies. Why are they called Episode 1 if you aren't supposed to start with it? I understand it's chronological order, but I don't care. You don't do that shit. You don't do Captain Marvel is like number 1, and also on Disney Plus, you have to scroll far down in the Star Wars section, far down before you find the release order. The the top of when you press Star Wars, the top section is like huge line with episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. They are setting you up for failure. If you don't know, you should start with episode 5 or whatever.
Okay, I don't know if
Um,
you guys have seen this, but watch if you haven't seen Star Wars, for those of you that are watching, this is the correct order to watch it. Do the machete order. Watch episode 1, not episode 1, jeez. Watch A New Hope, episode 4. It's the perfect introduction to the world and the story. Then go to Empire because you'll get really surprised by the twist and you'll want to see what happens. And then go and watch the 3 prequels because then if you watch the 3 prequels, it makes episode 6, Return of the Jedi, it makes it feel 1,000 times more climactic, and um and also the quality gap between Empire and Return of the Jedi will not feel as big if you go and watch the prequels because let's be real, other than Revenge of the Sith, they are pretty bad. So it doesn't seem like as much of a quality drop off, and you can still get the famous Empire twist. So you basically get to experience all the joys of everything for the first time if you do it that way without getting anything diminished.
Again, I don't
so
know.
our friend Kiwi here started off like the most terrible and worst way to do it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, reportedly I did.
Yeah,
Or like, yeah, everyone says so. So, I guess.
the only people that think that that's the best way are the prequel glazers. And
Yeah.
those people are kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie.
But
Revenge of the Sith is pretty great.
but
I'd give
shouldn't-
Revenge of the Sith 8, 9 out of 10, but
But shouldn't you start when you are watching a franchise? I don't know. Like, again, I haven't watched all of the Star Wars shit, so I don't know. But when it comes to Marvel and DC and stuff like that, I think every franchise, you should start with release order. When you have watched release order, do whatever you want. Do chronological, do spaghetti order. But
Yeah.
I think in 99% of the franchises, you should watch in release order first and then move over to whatever you want to do.
I definitely agree. There's only 2 exceptions to that I can think of. The Planet of the Apes trilogy. Only watch the trilogy. Do not watch any other Planet of the Apes movie. Don't watch the ones from the. Don't watch the 2000s ones. Just do the Caesar Andy Serkis trilogy. And this is some more of a video game, but play Red Dead Redemption 2 before you play the first one. Like seriously, it makes that play 2 first. It legit makes I think 1 would be like a 6 out of 10, but I think Red Dead 2, like I think 1 is more one of those where it's more really good for the time, but if you play 2 first, it makes it like a 9. I don't know if you guys are Red Dead fans, but I absolutely
played it.
adore Red Dead 2. I know this is a really basic take, but I think it's the greatest game of all time. It is one of those games though that takes a little bit to get going, but once it does, it's peak.
I think also another
But definitely
exception-
play 2 before 1. Sorry.
Not all good. I think also another exception that I just remembered was or is first watch Breaking Bad, all of Breaking Bad, then
Yeah.
El Camino, then Better Call Saul. If you were doing it in chronological, you should do all of Breaking Bad, then some of Better Call Saul, then El Camino, then some of Better Call Saul. And yeah, don't do that on your first watch.
I still think you should just do Breaking Bad, El Camino, then Better Call Saul. I think that is just the best way to experience everything personally.
I did watch Better Call Saul, like after I watched the verse for the first time. I tried chronological, started with Better Call Saul, and then over to Breaking Bad, and I liked it. I did. But again, on a second watch, don't ever do that shit on your first watch. But I kind of enjoyed it. But I think I would prefer doing it in release or not release order, but first Breaking Bad, then El Camino, then Better Call Saul.
All right. Well, that was the conclusion to this episode of the podcast. We will see you guys next week. If you guys want to tell us your point of views on what we've talked about today, please do. Let us know your top 10 shows. Let us know some Letterboxd reviews you guys have left to describe a movie. And let us know what you think about Indigo. Go watch it, please. Go watch it. See ya.